supernatural-esque-ness happening there in the beginning. Hello my kitty patooties and welcome back to another video. Today we have Babymetal, and this is the song called Headbanger, but this is the re-released version that came out recently. So this is 15 years of Babymetal. And we're gonna jump into this reaction real freaking quick, but before we do, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, let's get into it. It looks like The Grudge with their hair hanging that way, but then it's like, ugh. Oh my god, it is like The Grudge. Okay, wait a second. This is so fun! This is so fun. I do realize that this is a re-release of a song called Headbanger. And, but I haven't actually seen, I guess, the original music video or the original song that they did called Headbanger. So this is like my first kind of exposure to it. But still, it's cool. It's cool. It is fun. And it's got this, like, especially there in the beginning, it had kind of like that, not necessarily circus, but like, kind of almost like a carousel kind of tune going on in the background while she's playing that, the claw game. And you see a character that looks very much like The Grudge, and or maybe it's The Ring, because doesn't The Ring crawl out of the TV? I'm not sure. One of them. And then you have, I believe it's a kitsune mask, which is a fox mask, and so there's a lot of like kind of supernatural-esque-ness happening there in the beginning. And then looking at, again, the translation, I always say take it with a grain of salt because I never know if it's actually going to be, you know, accurate or not, because context can be lost. But with the legendary black long hair disordered around and gorgeously, blooming crazy, this flower will soon disappear fruitlessly. Head bang, head bang, head bang, 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 ba bang. There's 6 headbang words, but I just didn't read them all. Now the time has come, I no longer hesitate. I hold tightly to discount railway tickets to the east, to the west, to the south, and to the north. Today, too, I rush to the very front of the center stage. On the left side, on the right side, standing up, still, leaning back, jumping towards the stage, leaning over the fence, rolling over the mob, and then all deeply headbang, headbang. And I mean, I don't know if we've actually gotten to this point, so I apologize if I'm reading ahead. This special night of my 15, I'll never forget all the crybabies. Get out of here. Why I went into a New York accent, I don't know. But it's very, I think, because I did kind of look up a little bit just because this is a re-release. I was like, okay, well, I should probably educate myself a little bit. And I mean, it is quite clearly kind of talking about being at a concert, you know? On the left, on the right, standing up still, leaning back, jumping towards the stage, leaning over the fence, rolling over the mob, and then deeply headbanging, you know? Like it's all very fun. It's all very kind of having this moment. Today, I rushed to the very front of the stage center. Again, I'm not 100% sure on the translations, but regardless, it's talking about, you know, this concert going experience. And I'm assuming, you know, because it's this almost kind of mystical experience, you know, we get those kind of influences in there. And then, you know, when you go to a concert for the first time, it is pretty freaking magical. So it lands up. But let's continue. The neck collar. Wait. Let me just let's just go back here for a second. Love it. The lightning strikes. It's so ridiculously fun. Exactly, yeah. 15 Babymetal years. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize it was not done yet. I think that's it. Yes, it is it. It's friggin' sick, man. Also, okay, so there's a couple things I want to say. So, Moa Metal has been doing harsh vocals from 2010, and Momo Metal has been doing them since 2023. I can't remember what concert it was, but I'm pretty sure that at some point, Su Metal actually had like a neck brace. And I'm not sure why necessarily, but neck braces are everywhere in this video. So let me quickly look this up.
A few moments later.
Oh, okay. So I guess Sumetal gets possessed by a haunted neck brace that transforms her into the windmilling Headbanger. And that's what's happening in this. Look at how baby they are in the original video. They're so cute! Oh, and then extra kudos for the J horror reference that is seen as a creepy figure that looks like Sadako from The Ring. Okay, so it was The Ring and not The Grudge. It was The Ring. Okay. Anyways, it's very fun. I like the Japanese horror references. And I didn't realize that the neck brace was what was possessing her to be Headbanger. But it makes sense. All in all, though, like Babymetal, you can't go wrong. It's just an infectious energy. It's super fun. And I also love how they're revisiting their music 15 years later and, you know, bringing this Headbanger moment full circle, especially for new fans, too, that may not have listened to some of their original stuff. I think that's really cool to kind of bring it back and also just like honor the journey that they've been on. So thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for my brain farts, but I hope you enjoyed this reaction regardless. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, y'all.